Dorothea, sings a little bit.
A little bit? No.
Only that part that I love.
No.
Come on.
No.
Please.
No.
Do it for me.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Quiero viajar en tu careta sideral y recorrer el universo en un momento, adivinar dónde escondes el lunar y poderte recordar sin borrarte el pensamiento. Quiero reír mientras surcamos por el cielo.
Trini, açaí. It's the solution to our problems.
Don't tell me.
El açaí es lo mejor de Brasil.
Yo con tu pelo.
Sí, 2 salgados de bacalao y 2 açaís grandes, con granolas.
De verano. Quiero viajar en tu careta sideral. Whoa.
Açaí is fucking my mom.
I don't know why, but you made me think that acai is like a woman. I feel so nasty.
No quiero hablar de las cosas que no creo. Prefiero hablar ay, de tu piel y de tu pelo. Acurrucarnos y tan
Casi 24 horas lá.
invierno y poderte recordar como siempre muy adentro. Quiero reír mientras surcamos por el cielo, reconocernos parte más del firmamento y emborracharme una vez más yo con tu pelo.
Cheers to that. Saúde. Es impresionante. Todo es impresionante en realidad. Cómo a veces se puede ser tan desdichado y cómo a veces es tan sencillo ser
Okay.
tan feliz. Why don't we choose always to be happy? Why our brain make us war?
Who are you
Why?
speaking to? Who are you speaking to, Alvin?
I'm speaking to the whole universe, to the person who plays this video in the future.
Do you sometimes just want to leave your camera forever?
My camera is my confession place. I don't know what I will do without it. My camera is a window to the world, so people can live also this moment. Possibilities, realities. We are made of flesh and bones. I don't know why I say this, but I feel like I'm living right now. A Ricky Traum, 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 Traum. A Ricky Traum, 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 Traum.
So now,
Trini, the secret is inside of your trip. When you come back to Croatia, you will know the meaning of it. Everything that went through, it had to happen.
but you didn't answer my question.
Yeah, Trini,
Interlude.
sometimes I want to drop my camera. A veces quiero tirarla en el agua. A veces estoy harto de grabarme.
I don't understand that.
Pero hay una recompensa en hacer esto, y es que el universo es mágico. Esto es una pequeña cámara que le da acceso a un horizonte de sucesos, porque cambia corazones y cambia almas y alimenta espíritus. That's why I do it. It feeds the spirits. That's the purpose.
Soy el verbo que da acción a una buena conversación. Y cuando tú me nombras, sientes ganas. Soy
So what?
la nueva alternativa contra contaminación. Y tú eres la energía
I
que
think you're
me
happy.
carga. Soy un una arboleda que da sombra a tu casa, un viento suave que te soba la cara. De todos tus sueños, negra, soy la manifestación. Tú eres esa libertad soñada. Soy la serenidad que lleva la meditación. Y tú eres ese tan sagrado mantra. Soy.
We did it. Well done. It has been a pleasure.
You're leaving me here now?
Tira la sábana, sal de la cama, vamos a conquistar toda la casa. De todo lo que tú acostumbras soy contradicción. Creo que eso es lo que a ti te llama.
Not always a pleasure, but most of the time.
Please, camera doesn't have to know everything. It's always a
The
pleasure.
love surrounding us all in every situation, you and I. Oh, Jah, Rastafari, you are my salvation. You make me realize the love surrounding us all in every situation, you and I. Oh, roots so deep, so deep, so deep, roots so strong. Oh, roots, hold on.
Do you like it?
Like a lot.
Like a lot? Do you think we will miss our discussions too?
Yeah.
I'm not sorry about that.
We will miss everything.
I'm very happy that in the last day we are like loving each other, you know?
Maybe you curse us now.
We don't even want to look at each other. Yesterday we were together all the time. It's like the perfect couple.
We're very far from being the perfect couple. If I go back on facts, you can be right, you can be right. That doesn't matter. The thing is, it doesn't flow between you and me. But sometimes it flows so right. That's the thing.
It seems like two people can make each other the happiest person on the planet and then the most miserable.
I think that if you will hold a little bit your rage at some point, like yesterday, these things will not happen with this frequency.
So we stop now because we're so mad at each other that it could have been maybe fatal while driving.
If you know how delicate is our relationship and that it's so vulnerable and so sensible to wherever it happens, do you think that you could transmit the same information from a calm tone? Because that's what makes me angry, that suddenly like your face completely changes. It's a big drama, as yesterday that I was not moving the things from the bed. It looks like a fucking 80 years old marriage. You could move the things from the bed.
Because if we're trying to be right and he's trying to be right and we are like hitting each other's horns all the time.
You're again trying to teach me a lesson.
I think you're confusing to teach you a lesson with telling you things that maybe you don't like to hear.
People before just let me win and he's a fighter.
You know how much time is needed to change the habit? Change the habit like this.
At least seeing what you need to change is a big step, they say.
I wish you could have changed it before coming, because certain days are like a fucking hell. The only person with whom I discussed in the whole trip it has been you, and I have been the same one. It's not blaming you, it's telling you that without you I wouldn't have been having these problems. I wouldn't be having
Then
these
fucking
problems.
leave me here. I'm gonna hitchhike. Fuck off with this shit.
Are you
I'm
crazy
not
or what?
doing it.
I actually thought about hitchhiking as a serious option.
I'm sick of it.
You hurt me in other ways, Dorotea.
So you have to hurt me back or what?
Being so similar means being a reflection of each other in the best and the worst moments and seeing parts of yourself that you don't really want to see.
I'm not gonna have to stop again.
What I'm telling you is that if you know. Bom dia, amigo, tudo bom?
Tudo, deu algum problema?
No. Muito obrigado.
Only between us.
And the motorbike, the rider who came, like in the worst moment he came.
Yeah, I wanted to like strangle him.
Muito obrigado. I was going to tell him, man, if you're not a couple psychologist, you cannot help us, okay? At least we chose a good place to discuss. The oscillating riders.
Hey, yo, y'all crazy for this one.
And I know I said I'd fall back. In that other rhyme I said that one time, but I wish that you would call me, maybe. Maybe, baby, can you call me, maybe?
I don't know if the ferry is arriving or departing. Hace muchísimo calor. How you feeling, Twinny?
I don't mind the rain anymore.
You don't mind the rain anymore?
No.
But Dorothea, some amazing improvements have been developed in your personality after this trip.
I like the rain, but I don't like the rain all day. You look like you're showing the way to the people.
Baby, baby, I could be a lady. I've been going crazy, I've been thinking about you lately. You and me, king and queen, have a future maybe. Make love while we faded, baby. This is more than dating, but you know I've been on my shit, and I don't play around, so know that I will drop you quick. And if you try to waste my time, then I'll cut off your. It's like, nah, I'm just playing.
Conseguido. Salvador de Bahía está para allá. Estoy muy orgulloso de ti, Dorothea. Muy orgulloso.
Just a girl who's kinda nameless. Well, baby boy, I'm famous. What I gotta do to prove? Baby boy, I'm shameless.
Can you see that your mama, my heart will go on? Oh my God.
Titanic is shit in comparison. Fucking DiCaprio. And the other one. I feel observed.
Baby boy, I'm famous. What I gotta do to prove? Baby boy, I'm shameless. Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe when you're feeling low, you know I'll help you off your knees. And when I'm by your side, nothing that we can't achieve. You a Superman, cause in you I see me. Yeah, 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 baby, baby, maybe,
Love story. Love story. Come in, Dorothea. Don't be afraid. Ooh. Some nasty mirrors.
No fucking way.
I thought we were going to have also here.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. Just one huge mirror. No.
Aquí se corta esto.
Kad sam vidjela te napokon, sam susrela se, znaš šta mislim, kimneša nisam ni iskopao riječi sve, samo tvoje postojanje me uzbuđuje. Otkad sam te srela, više koristim riječ sveto. Sad već maštam kako imali bi bijelu micu ili udomili mješanca doberman i šicu. Jedino kozmički like žešći kiper, ali je normal. You know that. Like žešći kiper, ali je normal. You know that. Like žešći kiper, ali je normal. You know that. Like žešći kiper, ali je normal. You know that.
I hope I'm not gonna be too emotional, but I'm already getting it. The biggest thing I now feel in my chest is being so grateful for letting us experience this, or letting us see each other for real.
Znala sam da događa se kad gledala sam, je li vidio sve, znaš šta mislim, moje storije. On dobiva puno sunca, ja mjeseca, tako to i je s vremenskim zonama. Like žešći
I won't forget that being happy is so easy. Some days living with you was a dream. Everything here for me was a movie. Even though we wanted to run away completely, we didn't, and then we made it till the end together.
We made it. We made it. I fucking love you.
Hoće li se prepoznati njemi godovi naših prstiju kad se ponovno dohota?
I really admire you for being so brave, for coming here with me to the unknown, to the wild, to be stuck in the mud. You should be proud of yourself.
Njegove šiva lokne toplu tamnu kožu, džemperu sto boja i tu stražnju ložu.
Cry like baby. But even if a lot of shit happened, we love each other, and that's what prevails. I look at you, I look at myself, and that's amazing.
Donosim svjetlo u tvoj život od kad upoznosi me, da sam barem tako brza da se stvorim tamo gdje je kraj tebe.
I'm so glad you exist.
I'm very thankful for your existence. This is probably the most beautiful love story that happened in this fucking hotel. Everyone comes here to fuck like hard, and we came to cry hard. Give me more of this shit.
They're so thin.
They're only made for semen, not for tears. Here is more liquid, semen is more dense.
Everything is in your mustache.
Kao vjetar što ti mrsi kosu, a ja sam htjela sam da kaže grli me, tu ću pustit korijenati krošnju.
Sorry if we hurt each other at some moments. Sorry if I did. I really wish you the best. And that you can really get in your art and in your music.
I love how we share everything, but we don't share acai.
My acai is my acai. Your acai is your acai. No more conflicts, please.
Sometimes when we lean on our forehead to forehead, we just disappear completely in another, which is a miraculous sensation. It is otherworldly. It is complete letting go. All the best things are not caught on camera, and I'm so glad they're not, because they're so pure. So don't forget, it was nice to meet you. I love you.
I don't know what love is, but it must be something fucking similar to this. Menuda experiencia más intensa. Es toda la vida, ¿no? De vivir y de sentir y de querer y desquerer. Yo quiero a esta persona, quiero a Dorotea y la voy a echar mucho de vida. Esto es parte de la vida, a todos nos toca en algún momento, así que a continuar la aventura. Nos vamos para las Guyanas y el Amazonas con esta careta, con este careta.